So product review today, and by product review, I actually mean diet review. So today we're going to go over the standard American diet. The dietary guidelines for Americans states that the average American diet consists of excess sodium, saturated fat, refined grains, and calories from solid fats and added sugars. Furthermore, the guidelines state that Americans eat less vegetables, fruits, whole grains, dairy products, and oils than recommended. Some of the blame has been placed on fast food chains, which tend to serve food in high calories, high fats, sugars, sodium, and low in vitamins and minerals. While these restaurants may contribute to the poor diet of the average American, they are not the sole cause. Stepping into any American grocery store will make it abundantly clear why the American diet is severely lacking. Nutritious foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, and lean meats are often more expensive than packaged foods. Packaged foods tend to contain higher amounts of sodium, refined grains, sugar, and unhealthy oils than recommended by the dietary guidelines. There are also more options when it comes to prepackaged foods. We have a whole aisle dedicated to chips. We have a bunch of prepackaged, ready-made, grab-and-go like sandwiches and like meals and stuff like that we don't actually know what ingredients are in those. And if they do, if you go to Market Bistro and you pick up like a chicken tender meal or whatever, or like a spaghetti and meatball meal, if you look at the back, it is a laundry list, like paragraphs upon paragraphs of ingredients, which it shouldn't be, but it is. According to U.S. Department of Agriculture, it estimates that 32% of our calories are coming from animal foods, 57% from processed plant foods, and only 11% from whole grains, beans, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. That means on a scale of 1 to 10, the American diet would rate about a 1. According to a 2016 study in the BMJ journals, Americans get 58% of all calories from ultra-processed foods. So that is anything on the inside aisles of a grocery store, that is gas station, that is fast food, all of that is ultra-processed. The first dietary guidelines was released in 1980, and it gets updated about every 5 years. And the current 2020 to 2025 version really hasn't changed that much since 1980. It still advises Americans to eat less fat and more carbs for good health, despite a great deal of research that contradicts that advice. When the standard American diet is compared to this ideal, the dietary guideline says that we eat too much saturated fat in the form of red meat and high-fat dairy products, too much fast food, and too many refined carbs, added sugars, salt, and overall calories. For many Americans, the standard American diet's reliance on carbs, especially refined carbs, as our main source of calories, does not promote good health. Clearly, diet is incredibly important and can affect more than just physical size and weight. It can affect mental health as well. Eating a diet high in fat and sugar, which many Americans do, can contribute to cardiac dysfunction, decrease insulin sensitivity, and worsen symptoms of asthma. Additionally, such a diet is associated with a greater incidence of depression and depressive symptoms, impaired learning and memory, and a greater risk of developing A-synuclein clumps, which are a hallmark of Parkinson's disease. The standard American diet increases overall body inflammation and triggers blood sugar and glycation issues that foster diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, along with many other metabolic disorders. In addition, relying on processed foods high in omega-6 fatty acids upsets our essential fatty acid balance. We want more omega-3s, your DHA, your EPA, your ALA. They can contribute to inflammation, again, as a result in brain chemical derangement, mental health disorders, all of that. Remember, it is important to acknowledge that what is convenient is not always what is best, and that dietary choices have far-reaching health effects. Overall, I would not recommend this diet or lifestyle to anyone ever. The standard American diet sucks. It is terrible. 0 out of 10 would not recommend at all. Any questions, comments, or concerns, drop it below.